Now, Honorable Gakpey, mention no pay many edin come where Keta for member of parliament on where so won't see one more animum our parliament will mention and pay. Honorable, it's good to have you in the studio this morning.
Good morning.
And how are you feeling today, sir?
By His grace, by His grace.
We thank God that you're doing well. With all the stories we've been hearing about you in the constituency, you would have looked somebody who is a bit, morose, but you seem to be a bit upbeat. What's the latest in terms of the attack on your life firstly and then on your business?
Yes, by His grace, I'm doing well. I want to use this opportunity to extend my regards to my constituents. Without them, I won't be here today. And then my regards to them. And then also with their mandate, I'm here this morning. So my regards to all of them and greetings to them all. I know some are sad, some are emotional, some are going through the way things are unfolding, but by His grace, with God on our side, we are actually moving on. And I know God will surely be on our side.
So what's the latest with respect to the last attack on your property?
Yes, as at now, the police are on course. They are doing the investigation. I'm just trusting God that those who are behind this attack should be apprehended, and then I'm trusting God. Surely they will apprehend them. So police are doing their work, and also it's really sometimes I feel emotional, psychologically. You can't even sleep. My parents and my siblings, because they were all victims with regards to the attack, and then moving on to the business place where there are a lot of filling stations around that place on the highway, Accra Flower Highway. I don't see the reason why it's only it's only me that they are targeting. So based on the sequencing of events, I can come to one conclusion that actually there are people behind. It's a way of attempting to assassinate me or kill me, and then my life is really in danger.
But why would somebody want to kill? Honorable Uchine Mutikakra, nice. I didn't know we've ever saw we
minimo nipa boni for no mutage and yes I am away no. Mintiminchre. But so far as Yamitias be
share motive, because normally a banner sounds in the same way. Motive near the internal contest I'm okay as NDC for now a keenly contested one and as an idea Uchin with anymore.
Oh, keenly contested. It's a keenly contested, but you may not know, even apart from internal, there is also external.
Yes, but also, I want to find out, because say young fan say it will come to say politics, any business.
Yeah.
But more internal one, if it was keenly contested, that post elections, amicable resolution of more differences between only a contender, no, not saying.
Oh, we're fine.
We're fine.
I mean, this is a problem here, or. But we may not know, but me this a problem here.
The supporters no more too.
Yes, in your Juma. So, Sisi, I mean, I don't know whether it's envy, jealousy, or I mean,
Yembra the external, only MPP candidate, saying.
Oh, we contested each other, and then I've won, and then that was the end.
More relationship after that?
No. Even they have not even called to congratulate me in anything. But I'm not in any way saying he's the one doing it or not. But we are just casting our net wider and see money for many shares.
On a share, yes, sir. Before Whooper into politics, and now your private business, will be attacked. Has there been an instance where you attacked that?
Once
before I went into politics. No. How long ago was that?
No, not before, because I've been me real politics because 2012 me contested.
Okay.
2015 me contested primaries. And I 20.
Those times
BBNC seriously only once been on attacking me more money in shop. About 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago.
Yes, 2 years ago. But this one.
Not election time,
Debbie. But this time, after 7th, 11th, now mobile attacking me with you. And ending and year New Year, on the 11th of January. We attack Nasa. I mean, why? Enra, I'm so almost attacking my uncle, Reverend EP Church moderator. Almost quantify where you are echo attacking, aging the seeker, ransacking, because we pure water factory being in Yamanama, Abu Nkrofa, Abu Moon Sunny Yamanama. I mean, police should up there again.
The pace of work of the Ghana police, when it's so.
To be truthful to you, I must be blunt. I mean, and then also I don't blame them because they are also almost so complaining say, "Omunika, omuni etu ombe because baby, I'm a filling station. You are echo agbozma. When you see when you agbozma, when in police station,
yeah,
and the operations now armed robbers and armed men no omuyeno. We say last city say 1 hour, and then from me go police station and what acquiring what. And I'm fear so one fear anymore. Echo we police station and what and the operations no one. It lasts about 1 hour. Almost say yenika omuni two and in Yamanema. I mean, these are some of the things the police also are complaining.
But I'll answer my question. Say the pace of work of the police, regardless of and small work, are you satisfied?
I'm not satisfied.
When you saw
no. That is why I'm saying that the police should they should up their game. Are you getting what I'm saying? They should up their game, and then also the CID department should go on the ground. There are a lot of people they can fish out. They should go on the ground.
So far, what might me affected the arrest of somebody?
If they to the best of my knowledge, meaning there are issues of security matter. Been meeting fan to air. Yes, and because we are almost and we are trusting God.
And in the meantime, no security sense for Bushia, so on that.
Yes.
How do they feel? So almost father, you are attacking it twice. Almost feeling saying,
I want to mean that. Almost if you say we are somewhere see what voter register.
Yeah.
And yeah, Accra. But still, almost Accra. I want to mean that. I want to mean that. They are so. I mean, they are disturbed and emotionally, psychologically. And then when we talk about Apumuhun's health, it's not necessarily say absence of diseases in one. Your emotional being, your mentally being, and they are all part of your health. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if you are disturbed and then you look at the trauma we are going through at home, you can see that it's uncalled for.
Manya psychological care be kakra for Oyire and Kodano and Yabushadoma who are always worried about you. Are you going through any psychological care?
No. I'm just, sometimes being focused and then keeping them to line that is some of these things are.
But do you think you need it?
We will overcome. We will overcome that.
Yeah, one party said the police will be able to effect some arrest for Nipa Boni for now one more acquire sa Edmano. Yambra or Yuma or constituency na area assurance as a member of parliament. Any the role you are supposed to play. Or your first time MP or parliament.
That's right.
So far, what experience when you're parliament in saying?
The experience was welcoming.
Welcoming.
Yes, because on the 6th in the evening we arrive in Parliament. We move. With our seniors. We moved together, and then we went into the Parliament. And then you can see that we are happy. And then at the end of the day, we sat at the majority, because as at now, when you look at the number of seats, officially NDC have 137, and the MPP have 137, one independent. So, to be fair, nobody is majority and minority. So nobody can determine or instruct us where to sit. No, because we all have equal numbers. So first come, first serve. So we can sit at anywhere of our choice, because nobody at that moment But our opponents were rally behind the independent candidates that they are majority. But independent candidate is not part of what MPP. When it comes to voting, you have voting right. But when it comes to number the party that have majority, none of us.
All right. Now, I know say now and sana the we have seen footages any normal, but our first hand experience at the end a course at the time not clerk no try say voting for speakership no ebe share to the point so that for every no and it's national ballot. What did you see?
Yeah, so to be truthful to you,
I have a train box in mind.
Yeah, to be truthful to you, now clerk no came in no what you now just say is going straight for speaker election procedure, and MPP side no raise objection concerning one of your MP, Assin North MP, about some court injunction. And then when you look at the injunction was 425 and the service was 455 or so. So you ask yourself, is it 15 minutes normal driving from Cape Coast, Accra? That is one of the questions I'm raising. Are you getting my point? Can you drive 15 minutes from Cape Coast to Accra? That is my first thing I have noticed. The second, court injunction should be served on you. It's supposed to be served on you. The person was not in court, on court. And they're saying, now at that moment in chamber, they are raising objection. Where service of proof cry on the panel, a say, man injunction, one common everyone. And he, your leaders, no, your arguments are person who service of proof. Before we realized it was flawed. And yeah, papa. And it is on that ground the leaders stood on. There no way it won't happen.
As a documents now clerk Nikutano.
Fraudulent. Fraudulent because a photocopy normal the pen. Actual belief need belief no cry omochra no nipa no okumasi. Oni aha. Are you getting the point? So on what basis? It is there now. Clerk decide say okay, nipa no person vote here is to his own, and in future I'll bet me a perjury case against him say on him say and yes say oba chamber be voting and we don't do that. Are you getting the point? Then to also call the procedure. Honorable Agbangbagi was a motion was moved by majority leader Honorable Haruna or moving motion, and as our motion was seconded by Honorable Mutaka for Agbangbagi's nomination to be a speaker, and the other side also nominated Professor Mike Kwe, and as seconded by Honorable Afanyu Markets. Are you getting the point? And and then when you look at our standing order 9. And then look at the 1992 Constitution Article 104. Say, voting supposed to come in what? In terms of what? Secret balloting. Secret balloting. So that is where the issue is. Your general election and your secret balloting. But yes, 30 voting now who vote here, who the chief whip, and son who the share. Adakanu sane and yes sir and I yes also yes sir yes MP because at that moment you say defending constitution of Ghana no but as I say you defending constitution and then I am penny for be said there be penny and he almost stop a process no and then that is why they kick the box and all that, but at the end of the day no we are almost privileged say the right thing must be done. And the secret balloting must be complied with based on the outstanding order 9 and then 1992 Constitution Article 104. That is what it's supposed to be. But we must see there. And yes sana mpenifonu conclave no mu Georgia no mu kokasasa na obia accept it. Before process no be kon who say there was a time no soldier for bar chamber.
Yeah.
Do you know that when you look at privileges, breach of privilege, when you look at order 30 of our standing order, sa soldier for no mobile no a bad chamber no. Do you know it's a sacrilege? Because chamber of parliament no armed or military or police supposed not to be, because if you are not a member of parliament and you're interested in call and now we are officer and now clerk ye juma of parliament mumpe na mbet mi akọ BBC wa chamber na marshal parliamentary marshal omo duty na to provide security for year parliamentarians no. It's near a duty of a military or police, and even at all parliament house no your police or and to BBC kura marshal na say oko reinforcement only police, because police for our parliament to the marshal of parliament in the head of that police, and to BBC kura say ofre omo say omumbra sanity. But we at that time so any president, any vice president, any speaker and ministers of state no kura any ministers, because their term of office ended 1200. So when Nema order say soldier for embra chamber of parliament, any police for back chamber of parliament. Sa samno me can say obi pumpe I say ye bebo den sa you have to hold them to privileges committee. Are you getting the point? That is contempt of parliament. But when you look at order 30 of our standing order, it's a contempt of parliament. And here say omo privileges committee and a special committee. No di commander no soldier for commander and colonel no and a police for ACP no penyo no. No be chirichiremu. Say when the ma order.
But say, regardless of the old kind no. Police soldier for about the chamber honor no. What we saw was some decent effort by the soldier for so one by I saw some members of parliament and one more push on say one more MP free the chamber no, and they complied decently, and I just also.
Is that what you call decent? Say soldier for wielding arm, and you know first of all me catch say arm supposed not to enter chamber of parliament.
What can?
A catcher and I know there that is impunity. Who have the temerity, the audacity, at me from at that moment, any minister, some branch chamber of parliament. Those are the people we should unravel. And now, BBC Kra, person almost solve it or chamber of parliament. The police for you, marshal and be police for. So soldiers have no locus. They have no business entry chamber of parliament. But and that time enter, I can tell you it's an invasion of what? Parliament. And it's a parliamentary coup. At that time, who says that time no mobile Chief Justice Omodini free all. Bisa who say I mention Omodini Chief Justice free all. Those are the questions we are asking. Me as a first timer.
Was harm brought to any member of parliament?
Yes, of course. The soldiers were pushing us, almost pushing it. Yes, so CMP because they have no business in the chamber of parliament. No, they are wielding guns, and almost kita shock at your friend shock at taser. Almost shocky way, Honorable Roxanne Dapamapo.
Almost tasing.
Yeah, tasing and or feeling dizzy. I say Omodineko, Miss Ukramu tizimi.
Oh really?
Yes, of course. And I own him Honorable A.B. Fuseni. On Ukraine there was. Kekeno, only 9 or he was limping. As a member, people's representative, within that 30 minutes, soldier for
I didn't think the end say more can once as you know the NDC caucus said these are the brutalities brought against my members, and they say so you tezi what filing official complaint about you tezi or no?
But the process is now going. We will do that. And I bear Holly almost to privileges committee to come and explain to members that what warrant who have given them the order to enter chamber of parliament as well as whose order they carry. Those things will be unfolding in the future. And see, And yes,
experience is
I was feeling dizzy, and it came to a point I was feeling even dizzy, but just walk quietly, and I got in a meet, Konya also, and how cool.
Wow.
And the Amoyano and Fata.
Wow.
It's very shameful.
All right. You're moving on to a core mandate because time no, I'm saying it's not friends with us, and you know, we need to carry on with the conversation. Your constituents voted for you for a reason.
Yeah.
At the end now, man for the Gina swam the two Abama war, and into a has over your home. Now paint a picture of a constituency in my
My constituency, you know, Keta Constituency, you know, owns a southern belt of the voter region, and is one of the oldest municipality. There was a time it was the capital of voter region, as you know, and I owns a big constituency, as you see, a municipality, and you know those days in Brunei for when you Omobahoa owns addition anyway schooling in Yamanyama was ropa, and your constituency will take your move for granted. So at that moment, because of my attitude and character, I'm very humble and calm, but I'm very tough in mind. I know and my humbleness, respect for each other, and consistency in my messaging about. I have worked in Ministry of Health Service, National Malaria Control Program for 16 good years, and in public health. When him say communities no dey be and that passion for the people, and they're looking at the opportunities around, no. I mean say, and then from school, and then I started politics as a 10th president those days in tertiary school, no. And to me who say we are say nipe bia ya we political animal on him sir. Politics will be
yeah.
And to who say Nkrofo media mean politics mean yes, it doesn't mean the only politician, because politics crowd will feel and even food that we eat, no, you are decided to and also we sometimes say so call obi papa na mami say aduane we na mepe and also your politics uko workplace we have what we call organizational politics. You do politics to actually advocate for certain things for your unit. Politics, because you are going to lobby, you are going to advocate. Even lobbying resources, sika, lobby and advocacy, they are all part of what? Politics. So nipe bia your political animal. And for the mainstream, so when you started and you have the interest, and then you must drive this with passion. Say, asema okano, oba obet me abuangofono. And then we started doing that. So for me, for instance, I contested 2012 primaries. 2015 also we contested here. Me obia looking at how the system ran as you can give up. But me particularly in my life, I don't give up. That is how I'll pursue to the latter. And I'm very calm and humble, but when it comes, I'll pursue and I'm focused. And with the focus, with consistency, and Nkrofo and Nigeria almost said this is the right guy, you know. And mind, let me tell you, loyalty to your people. Despite say me contest me win cry, but me support the party, you know. Dear Sebia me no metimi patriotic. And the loyalty piece. So one thing that make me catch Nkrofo is say with loyalty it pays. So if you put high education here and put loyalty in politics, loyalty is first before anything. Because I know they are new here. So gradually loyalty pays.
All right. Now, Mamin Bisa, two fundamental questions. I know, sir, one of the major concerns of the people of Keta, Keta Sea Defense Project. You know, I remember I said there was even a directorate for the Keta port and as a member of Parliament, when Keta Sea Defense Project and it's our port and then I'll
yes, you know, if we were to have the money, it's in our manifesto. Say about Keta port nearby. The MPP for can or say Omubeye. So we'll push them to the latter. Say Asama Omuka, because before this mamo be install some container to say Keta port office and your signboard or Bibia and Koso, but almost say be starting. So based on that, we hold them responsible for that. Because as I'm talking to you, for the last 3 to 4 years, no signboard pen or but I'm appointed director of port for Keta. They be every month or salary. Money car, money security. Bibia is a benefit bia a fatano. The man for 4 good years. But the signboard now, you may be an also. But she see how more, she see the woman him say your court. And she see the idea caretaker president any Bibia. You be who the yami but if they are dry idea or it will push them to the latter. But I know it's for the future. I won't say anything now because you see I won't say your court and person Bibia anti-court determines who is the legitimate president, you know. I know from there now you better take it on how to tackle all that. Another thing that is very dear to my heart ni Anyako server and Konu for some money issue. Sankrofo no dosu de bia omuni issue. Side time no na NDC was so no almost 35 district water project free sugar one to connect them no. Yellow zipper no. So those things have come to still. So Sisia ya bompai ye who say this time no say omunye issue. And there are areas be a one constituency here. To say Hagoji, Mamime, Lawishima, Venyago, any honum songbe. Unwama Odi Kenu Nebeko about 1 hour. Asana oben 90 alcohol, electricity in here. But your basic amenities be in here. And those are the people. Omo brepa, Oko horses here, but the Oko ha, Omo mobile. And those are people almost so Ghana. And then when you look at the human rights, you know, they also have right to enjoy electricity, issue and other amenities. No? So we will push. At least electricity should go there. And they don't have road. Who pregnant women.
I didn't leverage it. I didn't push it to ensure that your people are getting these things. Considering that your party is not in government.
Yes.
We are young MP, I feel we are parliament, you know. What are you going to use to leverage to ensure that villages are working as one more any issue, and as a towns are working as one more any issue, towns are one more any electricity now. What are you going to use to bargain, to leverage?
It all depends on your what advocacy over here. You're paying for, and then in the NPP manifesto, so almost the president can say, in the 10 way. Community be having electricity. We'll hold him on that and we'll push to get our pound of the flesh. But what I say, and
it's a president promise now and dancing as an individual. One more tomorrow without thinking about the promises of the NPP. One more tomorrow based upon the assurance you gave them, say you resolve their issues. So put government aside. What does Kwame bring to the table in terms of the solutions? Also, the moment.
One of them is the skill of lobbying, and second one, you look at other resources that will come. You can lobby even from private sector. If you have that competence, you can do that. And also the resources that will come to you. If some are ready, you can buy electricity pool and then other things to extend electricity to the people. So be it, I will do that because it's dear to my heart. So those are the so apart from lobbying and advocating. In your own self, you can also solicit sponsorship for them, and also also any resources that you think deem fit. Say, over me, you see at the pools in your manema, I extend the electricity, because. What
major advocacy program why in your years in politics, major advocacy program why a yield results?
A lot. One was in terms of health. I was able to advocate and I made a doctor, experienced one eco constituency, those who are having problems with the eye. We screen almost about 1,200 and then we perform surgeries free for about 300 people. A lot of people, glasses, any drew, and only some people we took them to hospitals. Those who are in the Okada business, we bought a motor for them, work and pay. They are doing, are you getting? I have some companies that have employed people, have given soft loan to the people, women especially, women empowerment. Me way no me jumano. My building was 4 thematic area. One is education, health, youth and women empowerment, and then those are the areas I have focused on in terms of what.
It's interesting, Honorable, sir. You will talk about these 4 things and you leave out tourism. And yet one of the most lucrative and normal ediska ebre the people in the region. And I'm more Keta area on major tourist attractions for
it's part when we come to job creation. Tourism is under job creation. It's under job creation because you have a lot of beaches, and then apart from the beaches, you have a lagoon. How do you turn those ones into tourism attraction?
What's the plan? In that respect, what's the plan?
Yes, we are building a strategic plan, and then with consultation, we will be liaising with the district assembly. When we say, as I say somewhere, we liaising with the district assembly. And you say, what kind of investment drive you better drive it so that investors will come and develop the beaches near. And another, in terms of tourism, we have so many cultural diversities. We can promote them, adding value to them. Value addition and branding is key. Because we can package them. We can package them. So packaging, branding, and then marketing is the key to go. Because Uton Keta school boys and our local army, and yes, I would be called a yum, now with your lunka, now we share. And yes, and echo. Bet me nice boxes, nice rubber container. No the shame, no one label fine. What they call want you buy? A walk leather head, you know. What the Gary, what the a brew, any mo. We yam nina na we packaging nicely. You catch us a special work paper that won't. So better. So packaging value addition is a key. And also you look at how do a chain soft loan scheme more growthful say women no ajado ni na manamo on bet me powder no package no market ma mo bet me aton. Are you getting the point? Cockly you boy no so cockly no so bet me package and so ni share mo de guma and then now your avenues where we can create. I have a place where they have a lot of sugar plantation almost processing into local halicos, but a share sack of 4 gallon be 80 Ghana and 100 Ghana. Casapreco for no it's about adding value to it. With the right certification, you can package them. Fashion bottom no names are rangers, I drink no more sachet. You can how much does that machine cost? Pure water machine to package that and certification. So there are a lot of things and then beach soccer. You know, become soccer and then beach soccer is an opportunity. I say you exploit it and generate a lot of revenue from there. As I'm talking to you in Keta, we have no astroturf. Even training beach for soccer, we don't have them. So these are the areas we should also be looking at. And then farming, we have a lot of viable areas we can farm, a lot of exotic products where we can package. So there are a lot of. I have a strategic plan for Keta. And as I'm talking to you right now, you know glass. Do you know major component of glass? I when him say sand, the only year. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know.
The major component of bottles now brewed for using in Yamana is sand. And those sand we have abandoned in Keta. So we can tailor all this if you have investors. They can produce a lot of bottles. And you say they be an they import a lot of bottles in Yamana. Meanwhile, bottles the component, the bigger component is sand. So what are we doing? So it's a vision I'm having. And then we also the aged and then physically challenged. There are people we should be looking out to take care of them, you know. So we have our strategic plan, we will move on. And then we have started doing some and then we'll do some. It is based on those things. That is why confidence reposes in our people, me. And then if you see, sometimes you also have to establish close relationship with the Uncrofono, listen to them, and then work together with them. Because say your MP now person we are boss. So me, I'm not boss. So I'm the chief or principal servant to them. So the way I am, I'll be humble, listen to them. The own person they are involved. They are seeing everything now. But won't me involve you more, you'll be in trouble and they'll pay you dearly. And I don't want to be that type of MP. And then based on the experience of my predecessors, also we'll be tapping some experience also from look at Honorable Dana Borapi, Honorable Richard Koshiga, Honorable Lassie. They were all being member of parliament for Keta, and these are people with experience also. You will be working. And Keta have a lot of industrial son and people who are prominent who can assist for development. And if you go to them in a humble manner, they will support you. But if you want to arrogate power for yourself and you want to feel pompous with impunity, will be unfeel. And it's the approach. And then my approach is that's the way I'm going to go.
Yeah, for the parliament now, you have the opportunity to be on the floor now. Maybe a more discussing issue be you feel say it would inure to the benefit of your constituency. A debate issue in the you feel that Parliament, if you have the opportunity, must look at when it comes to your constituency.
Yes, one of them is water for the people, my people, electricity. You know, when the electricity is there, people can start opening small businesses. You can imagine where I'm talking about. There is no road also. Pregnant women are carried in their local chair to a canoe, travel. Children who are born there, if they don't cross to Hatogodo, they haven't sight even vehicle before. You can see the magnitude of the problem I'm talking about. And they are all part of what? Under Keta Constituency. I get in about. You see, so job for our people. So when you say job, it's not necessarily, I mean, applying for government work in Yamanyama. They themselves, those who are fisher folk, like they go into lagoon, some of them will need net, they need canoe, affordable where they are working, and then they will be contributing back like how we do susu. And then when they finish the scheme, somebody also will get that money to that. Those are the kind of things that people wanted to do.
Before or lobbying tactics never hear Juma. Let's say it takes you 6 months and I say 1 year. And our lobbying now we maybe when your foreign partners be when your more air discussions be for a year it may travel. I will say you love them to come and set up this glass making factory. I will come and say was the availability of sand and let's say it takes a year. In between that time now we'll lobby the people would expect to see some work being done, which will require some capital strength.
Yes.
Do you have the strength to ensure that until your lobbying becomes fruitful, no, the people will see some work being done?
Yeah, you know, I have told you where I have worked, Malaria Control. We solicit for money from Global Fund, billions of dollars. Have worked there for 16 good years. With my expertise, the things experience, I know what it takes. For the meantime, those who want to go into, the skill training, flag bearer and free apprenticeship thing, I know a manifesto. In my small way, I'll be starting that. Those who want to go into learning trade, we encourage them to support them to do that, because that is the only way we can go. It's about how you brand it and do it well, and then the neatness of the work. You make a lot of money, irrespective of where you are. But what you say, you crown him till a lot of employees, a lot of designs, and they are cashing on. It's about branding and packaging, adding value, and those who need to be polished in terms of refine, or they will get additional skills in Yamaniyamano. They say you support you more. So there are people who want to go into bee rearing, bee farming, mushroom farming, and all that. We encourage them for export. So mushroom is a snail farming. They are all things that we can do to help the youth to move on, and especially in terms of ICT. So I wouldn't even say ICT, coding, software development, and then website development and all that. They are all areas we tap on, in addition to the online marketing and online trading and all that. Online showcasing local produce on online for people to buy. They are all areas we have to actually market Keta for. And then there are a lot of youth who will go into and to create a lot of job for them. So those are the areas we are looking at. I have a lot of salt mining, you know. We can also explore that also to the benefit of the constituency. So there are a lot we can explore.
All right. You ever call for a short breather? Yeba na yatwa nkomochichene so with the Member of Parliament for the Keta Constituency. Or a question be an episode bisa for an assessment. Your WhatsApp number 020-2222-067. Na yeni wundi nkomo anopeyi. And back to the conversation. Many honorable member of Parliament for the Keta Constituency, Honorable Kwame Gakpey, na many AD and Komono. You didn't come out find the vision for the people. No matter what the Egugu Akwanswa, Ebema relief kakra, Ebeba Emma Neman for them. And they listen to the picture of Painty, Efa, the constituents, the plight of the people in the area. It means that there's a lot of work for him to do. But he is not an agent of change. He is not an agent of development. He is merely a law formulator. So how would this happen? Honorable, when you are a man from the Amman, it's a brand of Shembra. And I didn't know what Fatu who say, and acquire any, and baby and she own Mahmoud canoe and a fast rope, school dine and a home sense. There would obviously be an MC who has that responsibility to ensure these developmental projects are also lighting any home corner. MC be a
yes.
I am a person for also.
Yes, because I love my people, and then for being a lawmaker, that doesn't mean oh opportunity you have the skills that will attract development. Echo constituency. We have to, and then lawmaker that doesn't mean it's a way of lobbying for your people and take the pound of your flesh. So basically. We are when you look at the Human Rights Act, we are entitled to water. We are entitled to electricity by law because we are citizens of Ghana. And yes, sir, a minimum we enjoy, and I'm in growth on a minimum to enjoy. Are we being fair in terms of human rights? No, you're fair because by law we are entitled to it. That is a Ghanaian. So, a binya, yes, yes, and see, part of my constituency is light or baby, I say make sure say light go.
Now, Nami Bisa earlier about we leverage our war as a member of Parliament to lobby for government business for your people and to open electricity or leverage in saying a bit miyama, for instance, the minister were in charge of electricity because call for him. Were responsible say in Sugar call for him. Leverage be na wo.
You be call ho. You need to be na se na yakasa. And the pressure to so. But it's because they say curiosity kills a cat, you know. And if you are serious, you call 1, 2, 1 call, I'm feel. I'm gonna say when you're serious. But if you are serious, you are mounting pressure and almost saying acquire in nearby.
But they are cancer. No, can't say the parliamentary business anyhow.
Oh, parliamentary business.
Parliamentary business. One man, you'll be expected to conduct all those parliamentary business. No,
it's about planning. All boiled down planning and time management. Who planning ye, who manage with time ye, who bet me.
Young share going forward, you know. When this wadi within the next 3 months for your constituency any day. The immediate projects are apart from the waboso any issue any electricity. Immediate project you know say within the next 3 months my people must get this.
Yeah, I mean then I'm not looking at the next 3 months. I'm looking at from 6 months going.
6 months within the next 6 months.
6 months.
Projects pay NAA when you
I will try to be getting those who want to leverage on skill training. Where they want on person who see Juma. Ebe Juma Mubesiano. Me focus on that. And then for me, I'm assembling a medical team. Superior one, of course, with various expertise. They call outreach, so that or constituency hernia or more problem, fibroid or more problem. They have eye problem, sugar, different diabetes, mojadoso, to say hypertension, and then we say a honum doctor for endorse, and then the care, no, and yes, so we have indigenes who are from my constituency. Some are living in UK, US. I'm getting database of them, and then Kufanoche and Kolibu, and I'm by 2 weeks. Outreach, I'm with expertise, never sorted and for. I mean, Sadian also we put in place measures because health is most important. Because when you have found him in your and then there are things that now no surgery. No, I was so happy. People are so happy because some cannot even see. Performing surgery for 300 people. More who are this year, and some of them 2 eyes, and some of them 1. They share almost this year. Who are there. I mean, I was so happy. I was touched. And Tisani Amano Ebekoso. And those are some of the things immediately. And now, I promise you, say you better mutu near the amount omu ye jumana no more yet says susu and omu ya say you better forming Okada Association.
I say Okada honorable more continental parliament I can say Tiamra.
You see,
more former right just in Tiamra. Tiana now promoting.
You must face reality. But you must face reality.
And essentially, as members of parliament, you need to call for the repeal of that law.
Yes, so definitely we'll be calling for that. That is why after that, then we'll promote it. Are you getting the point? We must call a speed a speed. We shouldn't pretend. I see your name there. What is happening in Ghana? That is people's livelihood. People are depending on that. But what you say, people are depending on that.
Which is also claiming a lot of lives.
No, let me tell you. You see, when people say claiming life, yes, it's claiming. It cannot claim your life. It's plain not claiming life. It's
but
about
the frequency.
It's the frequency. It depends on the training. With training, guidance, and our way, various PPEs, personal protection equipment, they can comply. But this is the case. Government use Adeni Yejuma, police for Chiomo, Omusru, do traffic light. Traffic light no na police for sometimes Chiomo. Omusru say Omujina Chiomo. Then they move on. Those are some of the confining factors. And we should confront this as a Ghanaians. Rwanda, they are using Motu as a taxi. Other countries are using it. So it's about regulation. When you pass laws are not static. But what I say, laws they are like human beings. The laws are dynamic. As time goes on, they need to grow. And Yesha Emra said, Okada, this animal not allowed for commercial use. And she say who say in for no more use what prevents us? And then put necessary measures in place. Because that alone have curtailed a lot of stealing, armed robbery, and because they say them growth only say Okada business a be or crowd mean say 1,000 Ghana meant. Sometimes when you are late, when you take Okada, don't you arrive? Sometimes we ourselves we sometimes take Okada. Because we are late to certain places we need that. So let us not behave as if we don't know what is happening in Ghana. The law, if the law is archaic, let's move on and repeal it. And me, I'll be calling for that. I will surely be calling for that, to actually repeal that law, to allow Okada people to commercialize them, train them, give them special number, give them special personal protective equipment, and give them some uniform, and they orderly, they have association registered, and they will license them, and then they do their things in orderly, and then to promote. But Senate, accident na yakano, so those things, because they are in hurry. So those are the things. So we should face reality.
You didn't competition about one of my core mandates as members of parliament, and they say you see to it the executive are doing things right by the people of Ghana.
Yes.
One of my core mandates. And in that respect, constituency, what should they expect of you? You say, a banner say policies and programs and bills are. A members of parliament. My final question for the day. What should they expect of you?
I have a lot in mind. Though I'm not stable as I said, I'm not in my right
upbeat,
because of it, but I have a lot. You see, one of the things we should be looking as a country, we should be really look at even our health facilities. This is the time we should be promoting bills where we look at how do we attract and move health personnel to the peripheral level. You say you can call some region, doctors or people will be willing, but how do you attract them? With the what local initiative packages towards there. But even existing facilities, no, what are we doing about it? We need to refer. But sometimes we're about who 37 any other big hospital. Mobile hospital, Nipa hospital, no. Sometimes they sleep in the floor at the various entrances. So, is it dignifying? Can't we do something about that, policy-wise? There are a lot as this goes on to be unfolding. What about we are promoting regenerative health? And you can't have and you say absent of diseases, so you're socially, you're mentally, and all that, everything. And now, Ghana, what are we doing about health in all policy? They say Ministry of Transport, BBC or Copan, so what is the end result? Any hospital. So we need people who will be there as a health promoters, no, to be in that what ministry and the places to be educating. GPRT, we need them there. Agree. Ukoye bibi udi poisonous food and na bibia the end result according for. And the health as some no and yes Ministry of Health. It cut across. Ukoye construction bibi Charles is here I am fan of echo. Ukoye galamsey bibi Charles is here I am fan of echo. And everything is going there. But what you say, road construction, mining, so the end result, safety issues and all that are part. So taking health, we should be thinking broader and be looking at health in all policies, not only ministry. So those are some of the things. And then the last one I would say, promotion, health promotion. Let's empower people to take the ownership of their own health and do the right thing. To say Sikaya say our drone hospital Nyama and in Yaman. If the people are empowered, who say sa Sikana say no, you bet me use this Sikano edie adifufo. To say road construction in Yaman. So I have a lot in terms of education. Also, we have a lot. We can't say all here, but as time goes on, you'll be seeing some of us. We will be putting certain policy issues on the public domain. We will be rallying support for it.
Mame enko hawano so na afi ni membie phone lines na entum na atie phone ni ahwefo so mfre na omo embra jumedie so I know say o constituency all the way in Keta might be watching or maybe listening to us this morning. Now they may have their own contributions, questions and comments they may have for you as a member of parliament who is representing them in parliament. And na yem phone lines na 0244 885140 0244 885140. But ebiem na misisu edua said opani bi say ope sprinter bus driver wate Malam, wate Tetegu, wate Botiano, wate Aplaku, wate sa areas ni mu honom ni emu baako opeso one no adwuma. And he said oh yes sprinter bus driver na say oh sa areas Botiano, Tetegu, Malam, Kaswa before the toll booth honom na the patrol no afret number we 0244 195757 0244 195757. So on tisa areas we nyina na mesro how ho emfre na or say wo probi o ye no corridor for enti wo fra we be a few questions amenia I was say we did no crap enti we important information ye the Emma Ghana for but you be phone lines no 0244 885140 and no any number ye the adwuma anopa say hello good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. But you didn't be for free.
Me before Michael Zane, I'm from Ifrisavabum, but because if you say Yamasama.
But you say?
Your friend Michael Zane, but me can say free Pocasi.
All right, Mike. Yanko.
Ifrisava MP, MP.
Yanko.
But you can't say, but me say, Sava. In fact, you should and I adequate more on him. So Savatier. But you can't say, Oma Savano, Anakuru Kogno. Obesho ya nsi alcohol any show But since you know, we probably say in Chile, you say one of the industries here around. Or buses you know by young my. Senators, you bet me any Juma because the Juma Hon Momo.
Wabo and Chine Sudada. He's mentioned that he is one of his focus areas.
So, you know, I don't know, I say, you know, bet me, I bet me immediately, bet me any Juma because you used to know Hono.
Okay.
Baby, you need Juma here.
Okay.
Or me to serve us, you know. Already, Madika, I'm a WhatsApp message, I'm going to bet him, say,
all right. Matthew, Meadow was on the pace of friend our Belgium Medina. So 0244 885140. Will be us any message or say, good morning, I'm a student of Chiame Senior High School in the Keta Constituency. My school was under construction by the NDC government, but stopped when the NPP came to pass. So I want to plead with my MP to help us rebuild our school. But I hope so you know the area the person is talking about. Kind other issues. So, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Pachodi.
Yes, Atanga. Atanga, yes. I wanted to greet Mikey. That's my boss. So I work with him.
All right.
Yeah, okay. So I wanted to greet him and say, we thank God of the decision that he got. But I'm his 2IC. He will tell him that I have called.
Okay. Atanga, I am grateful you called this morning and for joining me on the show this morning. Our constituency be a concern about security. Will be a text. Good morning to Honorable Gakpey. Please, for security matters is important, so please treat your security with urgency. Text message I'm reading here from Chiameno. Girls prefect or school honor. Also, my country says she really needs your help. Into this message we send at the Abba anti-mod. Member of Parliament at Wonka and Apari. Obi our man say hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Pacho Udin.
Lady Winfred.
What for free?
The traffic down summer.
Young Winfred.
Yeah. So, the person in the town was only a lawmakers. Lawmakers, returned to our court for Parliament. But put him at the chance. We are to a ban will be a couple of balance board. Am I able to cool? Second person, you're dealing for 6 months.
Oh, hello.
Tachiman
Satan, I can't answer. Okay.
And I got Parliament recently. You're paying for no much time, no man, many been for my in Cotumono. You're sure more casta asset in form of them, Namaye. Cotua Bano. The same thing happened. But then, Yen honorable, what kind of ballot person, a channel. And man, no, different from the Yen Mamfona.
Yo, Minya, Medwas is also free. Na Oba Jimedie no eso. Happy morning show no so go so awoti na ye fa yen calls and it's 0244 885140 bit me after now so Oba Jimedie so. We'll be bringing you live updates from the Supreme Court and information coming through. And the NDC's request for a live telecast of the proceedings of the Supreme Court. It has been accepted or granted by the Supreme Court. And that was one of the concerns we were raising this morning. Said, would we be viewing the proceedings of the Supreme Court as per the petition that the former president has filed? Information is I can say live or TV. So and your home idea you should expect say ETV any happy day. Hello, good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. And you, sir?
My name is Joel.
From
and
where?
I hail from the Anglo area.
Let's go, sir.
And great ideas by the MP, and I congratulate him. I just want to make a few suggestions to him. Number one, you know, in our area, there is canoes and that they use. So he should be thinking about fiber optic, fiber boats. I can help him to connect with somebody who can come and train some people in that area into, fiber boats. That's more durable than the ordinary boats that we've been using. And some other ideas about the bricks, to use the garbage to do bricks to build the houses. and some other ideas. So if he is going to go away, let him leave his number so that we can contact him, and those of us who want to help our people can help him. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you too. Yo, yeah, to us one is Happy Morning Show 0244885140. Ubit me afre na also waba jumedie so na or question be comment be or support our episode the member of parliament now, just like the man who just finished talking now. Also episode boa ne MP no Emma Kenu since 71 benya rubber one a bit me you should get trained soon. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Many about you saying about here now free now din.
Yeah, my job is going to be funny say.
Udi baby free.
But job is nani.
Yanko.
Me free atra. Yeah, me be funny say oni mi sati wa so ni mo wa oko round so. E dey ni ya how I want to identify person with you.
All right. But your area ni biem. Okay, all right. Mate. Entimedo ase 0244885140 0244885140. Also bet me afre no about Jumedie no esum. Atiavi force men country so mo kwan no enyenyenyenyenyenyen. And so dia na ba ya fa ho. A text message free David or Lakeside Estate where they aba anopa we say. There are several others I'm kind at the amount na magic response at the few home. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. I'm saying Onipano and Timenka and a will try and make contact. So offer now by Jumedian as well. Not any din come on and a pay Jumedian. So we say good morning. Please ask the MP now that he is in power and knowing very well that the police in Agbozume is not equipped. What would he do about it? Kelly Agbozume. What also need what they are bringing and a pay Jumedian. So hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Hello.
Yeah.
Boss, raise your voice, mommy. Why? I'm saying when you what you know, you see that you know I'm a cast as a offer na bedroom so I'm so low out TV set no. If I'm me, ni intimi ending come. Yeah, morning. Morning.
But if you can say, I my sister be can road was about me be say, oh yeah, no, this
really. Body mama, any baby out free.
Me free Mala Bawi Accra.
Yanko.
My friend is free Achiavi, but the same because say, this oh yeah, no, oh yeah, deposit to her now say, yes, speculation. I had developed to say, you oh yeah, a bit to another, this is a long term project, another in the minimum, a bit, and I'm betting.
Yo, I do say so for now about Jumedino. Not yet, was what. Yeah, we're picking about 2 more calls, and that should be it for this morning. To make time for our theme for the month, send your resolutions up. Yeah, you bet me live up to those resolutions. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Yes, I'm Bachodi.
Me did the same on because I feel wisdom code.
Yanko Simon.
Me papa no me mana kwaba.
Okay.
Ba parliament. Ya me share no be. Me say sometimes say you go to mom musana omuba pa omba kan asem de. But say e be ye ho no na akoye different things. Eti me say oba ye nyama waka no. Or try say obey. And now me say when you see me, but I can idea be a memano. Maybe a better of parliament. A be at least every year be every 6 months be on try say obey fair youth no meeting. No more can near a home or community no at their channel. Send a beer or parliament or be fighting a me.
All right, Onipanet me and unfortunately we'll not be able to pick any more calls to make way for Honorable Sobenya a minute to summarize the questions our man for Honorable, I saw that you were writing the concerns people had channeled to you. Or response here then?
Yeah, with regards to way sort and then it's about actually all boils down to land litigation. So, you know, I own him say, as I share something easy. So we'll be talking to district assembly and the stakeholders, and then we'll find a way if youth want to go into mining of salt, and then mining of salt, adding value addition, packaging and branding, and then we'll be looking at that also because it can create a lot of viable jobs for the people. For salt mining, we have actually the potential, and it's an area where, in terms of security, sure. Even not me alone, the security of the place we need to beef up. If there is a need to revive the community watchdog committees, we need to put that in place, and also resourcing of the police in the area, the police stations. We'll be writing officially to the IGP, and then so that those areas that don't have vehicles as well as weapons, they should be, and then even the need to beef up police people, we will be relaying this to the authority. That one surely we will do. In terms of fiber booth, it is well noted and well welcome, and then the person can get my number. I mean, knowledge is diverse, so we need everybody to be on board. That is the only way we can move. I cannot do it alone. We need people, rally people, and the people supporting. People have expertise that we can tap and then move the constituency forward. So it is well gone. For Sasheman, their roads, and other basic amenities is a problem there. And then job for the youth and all that are the problem. So as I say, free apprentice program, we'll do in our little way. And then, roads, if your roads there, we'll push, but it's not in our mandate. The only way we can do is push, and we'll see what God will do. And then also, oil exploration, so far as I'm concerned, I know Keta have potential for oil, but there's no HIV areas. That one I don't have knowledge on that, but I know Keta, the voter benzene in terms of Keta, they have. And then based on my background and the work I've been doing, in terms of engaging communities, this is one of the key things to have dialogue, what we call, I would term it community deba, where we engage the community to have their response and then take information. You shouldn't underestimate them. There are a lot of knowledge on the ground. Who are underestimating or more? It is to your own problem, because they have a lot of idea or background, and the only discuss here, they will give you a lot of information to improve their life. For instance, look at today, an idea came, fiber booth. It's not in my mind, but somebody mentioned it, and it's laudable. So let's keep on engaging Grofano, normal my ideas, and then I'm ready for that.
Yo, honorable, and I pay better say, so OJ men and it come on.
Miss Medama say.
And my entire hour has been spent with the Member of Parliament for Keta Constituency, Honorable Kwame Gakpey, and Eddie in Como.